Hey everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be doing part 2 of creating Total Drama Island characters in The Sims. Alright, for our first character, we are going to make Beth. Okay, so for Beth, we definitely want some like bigger glasses. I honestly just sort of like these base game ones. And then her hair is in like a small little ponytail. Let's do this hair for Beth. It's not exact, but I think it's pretty close. I really don't want to do a ton of makeup on Beth. I maybe just want to give her a little lip gloss. Maybe like that. I will also point out we have the braces here on her. But yeah, that's all I'm going to do. I don't want to go too hard on makeup here. Okay, then I'll go down and I think there's a shirt from maybe Dine Out. Yes, this one. Okay, this is a maybe with all the buttons on it, but we'll see. Let's do these pants. Beth has got like yellow tan-ish shoes on. Let's do maybe these. We can get some socks. And then this will be our final sim for Beth. For our second character, we are going to make Courtney. All right, for Courtney here, let's get a little bob. Okay, wait, I really like this like very sleek bun for Courtney. I mean, sleek bob. For eyes, I think we'll go very like subtle. We'll put on a little blush. Sometimes it gets weird with the freckles, but I think that looks cute. And then Courtney has on like a darker orange lipstick. Maybe like this, more of like the reddish orange. But then I feel like that lipstick plumps her lips out a little bit. So maybe we'll go in. Yeah, like that. She's got her like grayish purple top on. I do think this shirt from Discover University is like probably our best move. And then she's wearing green like legging looking pants. Although I have an idea. Let's put just some random underwear on her. And then put like these leggings on her. Except, oh, okay, wait, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, and then she has got like purpley gray sandals on. Let's put her in those. So then that will be our final sim for Courtney. I still might go back and change this hair, but for now I think she looks really cute. Next we will make Sadie. And for Sadie first, I want like short little pigtails. Okay, I think I want to do this one. And let's see if we can give her like pink scrunchies. Maybe we can do like the pink bows. And then for makeup, we are going like really pink here. Let's get some really pink blush and some really pink glossy lips as well. Maybe like those. Sadie does have earrings in, just little like black studs. All right, so moving down to her outfit, we want a black and white striped shirt. Okay, let's maybe do this one for them. This is like the only black and white striped thing I could find. Then she's gonna get pink shoes like these. So then this here will be our final sim for Sadie. Next we'll spin for Chef. All right, I do feel like Chef will be moderately easy to do because we have a lot of like Chef outfits in the game. I do want to give him like a little bit of facial hair. Like I guess this one, he is bald, but we have a Chef hat. Easy. And then I literally am just gonna look in Dine Out. We have to have like some type of chef outfit. We have the city living one. We do have like a dingy swatch of this. I feel like that's what we have to go with. Even though technically Chef's not in all white, I really love like the staining. But then we will give him his more like combat boot type shoes like those. And then that will be our final sim here for Chef Hatchet. Our next sim will be for Trent. Okay, so for Trent, I want a little bit like longer, shaggier black hair. I don't hate this hair, I think, for him. And then he's got like a green shirt with a hand on it. We could do this and then go into accessories and see if we don't have anything that could kind of look like the hand. Okay, we have this hand, but I don't like the color of that. I feel like I might rather do like this. Then he has black pants on. Just like these are fine, I think. And then we've got green shoes. Yeah, maybe just these sneakers. All right, so then this will be our final sim for Trent. Our next sim is going to be for Cody. Okay, Cody, I love Cody. Okay, so for Cody, we want the hair to be a little like nerdier. Okay, we'll do this one. I like that it's a little bit like more shaggy in the back. He's got kind of a confusing shirt on. Okay, we can kind of, I think, get away with this for Cody and then put him in blue jeans like these. And then he has like brown-ish, green-ish sneakers on like those. And then this will be our final sim for Cody. We're then going to make a sim for Alejandro. For Alejandro, we're also gonna go with a little bit of like longer hair. Okay, maybe let's do this one. And then he has like the littlest like soul patch there. And then he wears a necklace, kind of like this actually. And then he is wearing a red shirt with like a really deep V. Okay, what if we do something like this? He has more like army green colored pants. Let's do these because they have a belt. And then he's definitely wearing like cowboy boots, like those. And then this will be our sim for Alejandro. We will then create Katie. For Katie, okay, we are getting the exact same hair as Sadie, that one. And then we'll go in and do like all of the same everything. All right, so now we can go down and get her the exact same shirt. This one, the same shorts, and the same shoes. And there we go. There is our sim for Katie. Our next sim is going to be LeShawna. Okay, for LeShawna, I found this hair earlier and it was just like perfect, so I had to give that to her. And then she has some hoop earrings, like those. And then for LeShawna's makeup, we'll do a soft shadow and liner. And then she has more of like a nude like ink lip. I like this one. And then she has got like a yellowish shirt on. Let's do this shirt and see if we can put a design on it. We can maybe put this logo on. It's not perfect, but it's something. And then she is in like jean capris. Like, I think these are super cute. Okay, let's do these pants actually. And then she has brown sandals on, like these. All right, and so then we have our final sim for LeShawna. Next, we will make Ezekiel. For Ezekiel, I want to do the hat first. That way we make sure the hair works under it. Yeah, I feel like this hat is maybe our best bet. I wish it was a little bit more like teal. For hair, he definitely has like longer hair. Okay, I think this is like perfect for him. He's got a little facial hair, but just like very, very stubbly. Let's do that. And then he's wearing a green hoodie. Let's do this for him. And then he has like some really blue jeans on. Let's do these like cuffed pants here. And then get green like really big sneakers or boots. Yeah, maybe like these. All right, and then here will be our final sim for Ezekiel. We'll spin for our next sim, who is going to be Izzy. Okay, for Izzy, we're gonna want orange curly hair. So let me find one with curls at the bottom. I kind of like this hair for Izzy. And then we'll go in, I'll maybe give her just like the most subtle little eyeliner, some orange blush, and then she also has really orange lipstick. Okay, yeah, like that. We are gonna stick with a green shirt. I hope I can find one with like a keyhole cutout. Okay, this is definitely the top we're gonna go with. Okay, wait, like this one is really, really good. And also green shoes. And I kind of like something like this for Izzy. All right, and then all finished up, that will be our final sim for Izzy. Also, if you watched part 1, I wanted to go back in and say while I was searching for hairs, I found this one for Bridget that I like a lot better. So we did go with that. Next, we'll make Eva. Okay, for Eva here, we're going ponytail again. Let's maybe do this ponytail for Eva. I don't see Eva being like a huge makeup girl. I might just give her like a kind of bronzy like lip gloss, like that. Let's do this top for Eva and then try to get athletic shorts that match. I feel like, honestly, these are the closest to her like actual shorts. We can go in and do her black sneakers, like those. Or let's do these. Let's do some of the like really big sneakers. Then we'll get some really tall athletic socks. All right, and then all complete, here is our final sim for Eva. And then our second to last sim will be Duncan, which means we will finish with Harold. All right, for Duncan's hair, we're obviously doing the mohawk, but I'm torn between this one and maybe something more like this. I do feel like this one is better for now, but we can play around with it. And for Duncan, we're gonna do a lot of accessories. First, let's get his facial hair and just do like the little goatee. For his accessories, let's do like the silver nose ring. And I normally don't like the EA piercings, but I do feel like this eyebrow piercing looks good on Duncan. Or I guess he just has the one. For earrings, I feel like we can just do like that maybe. And then he's wearing like a spiky choker. Oh my gosh, perfect. We have one with like the base game. Let's get a black shirt, ideally with like a skull on it. All right, we've got black t-shirt. Let's try to get skull. Okay, I think the closest thing we maybe have to skull is like this. We can get like a beigey yellow sleeve on him. The shirt is just slightly too short. Hang on. Okay, this is maybe better. We can do a black bracelet. And then he's got blue like cargo shorts. It looks like we have a million pairs of those in here. Let's do like these on Duncan maybe. And then he's got red sneakers on, sort of like these, like the high tops. And then like some beige socks. And then this will be our sim for Duncan. All right, so then we have Harold. Okay, so then for Harold, first let's get his glasses. And let's do these for Harold. And then let's get some nerdy red hair. I do think we could maybe do something like this. And then get like the slightest bit of facial hair. Actually, I'm second guessing the hair. I think it looks too cool. This looks better. I think this looks less cool. And then he's got like a blue t-shirt with a burger on it. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with this base game shirt. We can give him like the pink sleeves from his undershirt. And then he has green pants on. Oh my gosh, like these. I love how like skinny his legs are. Let's maybe make those a little bit bigger. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling those. Okay. And then with like obnoxious large sneakers. Okay, I feel like we don't have any as huge as his look in like our reference photo. So I might just give him these. And then that will be our sim for Harold. And with Harold done, that's going to be all of our Total Drama Island sims completed. Again, I will link part 1 down below if you haven't watched that yet. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like or a comment and subscribe for more videos like these. And comment below if you want me to use the new pack to create a Total Drama Island / Survivor competition series with these sims. I think that would be really fun. Or if you want me to do like a cult sim survivor. I don't know. There's so many ideas I have with this new pack. So if you have any, please comment below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.